Greetings from New York! I'm really excited to be here. New York is where it's at, it's like the ultimate place to be. And I still don't understand why we ever gave it up. We, the Dutch, had successfully conquered it, named it New Amsterdam, only to trade it for another country with the English. I mean, what were we thinking? Anyway, this place is home to many celebrities like Jay-Z and Beyoncé, Justin Timberlake, Taylor Swift, and also many of my all-time fictional favorites. So I'm very happy to take you with me as I go and explore. But first let me tell you what I'm going to write an article about. Taking a helicopter tour. This is a very popular thing to do when in New York. They say you haven't really seen the city unless you've experienced it from above. I called my roommate back in Amsterdam. He looks a lot like this. I texted him a photo of the plane with this really cute pilot posing in front of it. The only problem was when I got on the helicopter, I immediately developed a fear of heights. I never thought something like that would happen. I've been on a plane like so many times, but this was different. As the helicopter seemed to loop, I know it didn't loop, but that's certainly how it felt. The pilot told me not to sweat. Unfortunately, that's just what I did. I could feel the sweat on my back run down my bum. I knew I had to stay professional, take pictures and everything, which I did manage to do, but I started to feel so dizzy, and just when I feared that I would pass out, the pilot went and asked me out. I wanted to say, that sounds nice, but I don't really have time this evening, I'm here for work. And then I wanted to say, I just feel so sick. So I said, I'm sorry, I'm here for, He looked at me strangely and decided to leave me alone. Fortunately, I managed to keep it together for the rest of the flight and to get off without having puked all over the cockpit. When I was done writing the rough cut of my article, which I will finish on the plane back home, I had the rest of the day to enjoy the city. Like a real tourist, I took a carriage ride through Central Park while eating a hot dog. I felt so happy seeing the beauty of Central Park, the statues, hidden places, beautiful buildings like the Ritz-Carlton Hotel and the Belvedere Castle. And the disastrous morning was as good as forgotten. When in New York, there are some things that you just have to do. I was unable to do them all, but I did rent a bike. Before going to New York, I was told I had to get ready to walk a lot. But on the 8th day, God created the bike, and behold, it was very good. I cycled from Central Park to Midtown Manhattan. I saw Times Square with all the lights and billboards, Chuck Bass in his limo, just kidding. I rode my bike through Broadway. I visited the NYC Public Library where the geek in me almost lit up with joy. I went to see the Empire State Building. And then I rode all the way down to Williamsburg, Brooklyn, home of hipsters and creative souls. It only took me half an hour to get there. Just look at this street art in Williamsburg, the coolest neighborhood in New York. Many artists live here, and you will see proof of this on every street corner. It's vibrant, it's inspiring. It has the trendiest shops, bars and restaurants. I actually got lost, which was no punishment at all, of course. Then it was back to Manhattan, and I had dinner in Chinatown at this cute place, like everyone should go there, Shanghai 21. Everything in New York is big, bigger, biggest. And of course you should see all these things like the Statue of Liberty and the Empire State Building. But it was neighborhoods like Williamsburg and Chinatown that really made me feel like I was part of this wonderful city, even if just for a short while. That evening, as I got ready for dinner, me and my roommate FaceTimed and he asked me if I had asked that cute pilot out. I said no because I was feeling too sick at the time, and he accused me of being just too chicken shit. My roomie gave me the advice to go to the PhD Rooftop Lounge, which I can highly recommend. Delicious cocktails, check. Epic view, check. It would have been nice to be here with a hot date indeed, but absorbing the view, I decided that New York was more than good enough a date itself. It could never disappoint. It would never get boring. Raw and overwhelming, beautiful and very much alive. In fact, maybe even the best date a girl could wish for. Be sure to follow me on my adventures around the globe. Tot ziens!